Baby Audio's new synth Atoms is a physical modeling synth, based on sounds you can get when using a bow playing a string which is connected to a mass. Not my words. There are 4 variations or basis sounds to choose from, and they all do interact differently with volume and have a form of randomness in them. Now don't turn off just yet, this is most likely not the perfect representation of these basis sounds, because there is no default clean setting on this plugin. I think these settings are. I also could be very wrong. Atoms relies heavily on the effects to spice up the sound, and you get 6 of them which all do very different things. They all can be modulated even with aftertouch on your MIDI controller. This big display in the middle is eye candy only. It screams to be used in a way, but you can't. When I start checking out a synth, I usually start with flipping through presets to get a global idea. And with Atoms, I found that Baby Audio did a pretty good job with the categories they created presets for. These categories are also the strong points in sound for this synth. Everything included in the plugin will give you many variations to play with. And for the next few minutes it's just sound and sound alone of the presets I liked best. Let's start with bass. Next up is the category keys. Now we get synth lead sounds. The next ones fall in the plug category. These are a lot of sounds, I know, and we are not done yet. First we have to give attention to the sponsor of this video, DistroKid. Are you a musician looking to get your music onto popular streaming platforms like Spotify and Apple Music? Look no further than DistroKid and its brand new app. DistroKid makes it simple for artists to get their music out there. Plus you'll keep 100% of the royalties you earn from your streams. Why not give it a try and see for yourself why so many artists are choosing DistroKid to distribute your music. Use the link in the description of this video to get 7% off of your first year on DistroKid. The modulated effects of this synth are great for pulsing sounds. Here are some. And finally, some strings. There are quite a few sounds which sound very similar. Not even counting the ones which sound somewhat different simply because of the octave they're in. Atoms has a polyphonic and monophonic mode. I really do miss a legato mode where one note nicely fades into the next, ideally with a pitch bend option. Now all of the graphical stuff happening with this plugin caused spikes up to 12% on my GPU, not CPU. And that's with a Nvidia 3080. Without the plugin on screen, that's 1% in this project. This is nothing major, but when you run a flimsy graphics card, you need to keep an eye on that. Now this isn't the only thing I found regarding the graphics. If I use anything other than the smallest size of the graphical interface, Cubase for me gets very sluggish with its graphics, as you can see. Is this synth great? No, I don't think so. It's good. What it does though is that the sounds do inspire you to do some creating. Everything you heard during the preset showdown was played on the spot, inspired by the sound. Maybe that is the biggest compliment you can give a synth. Baby Audio's other synth takes a completely different approach and sounds kick-ass. Watch my review on it Watch my review on it in the video which is displayed on screen and linked in the description below.